Welcome to the Solo 6 Write Out Loud Student Training. Today we're going to be talking about how to use Write Out Loud and the functions the program offers. First off, on every computer here at Cherokee High School, if you go to the Start menu, once you've logged in, then go up to Programs, and Solo 6, you'll see a series of programs. Write Out Loud is the very bottom option. Okay, we're going to choose it. This is what the program looks like when you first open it up. I've got a sample document that I want to work with, so I'm going to go ahead and go up to File and Open. If you were starting a new file, you would just simply start typing from here like you would in Microsoft Word. It works just the same. The file I'm going to choose here is Student Video Sample. I'm going to click Open. Whatever you've titled yours, when you open it next time, this is what will happen. Okay, I'm going to open this file up now. I'm going to close the other file in the background and maximize this one. Now this is what the program looks like when you open up a document. Now I'm going to start typing a sample sentence and you'll see how the program functions.
This is a sample sentence to show you how the program works. This is a sample sentence to show you how the program works.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here to the first paragraph break and I'm going to hit the Enter key. So what happens after you type a word, as you notice, she read the word to me. When I got to the end of the sentence and I hit the space bar after the period, it read the entire sentence to me. Also, if I go up to speech here, it can speak letters if I want to get down to that, which most of you will not need, but some of you might. Words, which I recommend, and sentences, so you know if you made any errors. And the last one is paragraphs. And now, if I get to the end of this paragraph and strike the Enter key once, the program will now read the paragraph in its entirety to me.
This is a sample sentence to show you how the program works. The program is designed to allow you to self-correct and edit written work. The program will read the words you type one at a time, and then when the sentence is complete, the program will read the sentence to you in its entirety. This allows you to hear the sentences you type and pick up on any errors you make. Another key option is to have the program read paragraphs back to you as you complete them. This will allow you to ensure that each paragraph you write stays on topic and flows well. If the paragraph sounds choppy when you read it aloud, you may need to incorporate more transition words. The program will function just like a word processor in that it has a spell check function that will notify you of errors. In addition to the spell check function, the program has a homonym function that will help correct mistakes related to homonyms. Homonyms are words such as to, and to. The move to next sentence function will allow you to go to the first word in each sentence to ensure you start each sentence with a capital letter and help you vary the way you start sentences. This program can be used in conjunction with Co-Writer 6. Now the video will show you how to set your preferences and toggle options on and off to meet each of your specific needs.
Notice that my cursor is now sitting in front of this. When I click the ABC button, it'll move my cursor and it moves it over to here now. And I can go through each sentence by clicking this button and the cursor will move every time to the next sentence. And I can see how I start my sentences. And make sure the first letter of the word of each sentence is capitalized. Also, I need to spell check because there's some misspelled words in here. So, if I go up to this ABC with a check above it,
check spelling,
and click it once, the program will now open up its spell checker. Notice, in the first word it comes to is correct. When I allowed the computer to read it back to me, it said correct, correctly. However, the word was spelled incorrect, needs an additional R. So I can go ahead and say change, and it'll make that correction for me. The word you. Now, it reads it as you, and a lot of you text this way. However, that is not the correct way to edit that word. Notice, however, it doesn't give me an option to type Y-O-U. But if I click in this box here and hit the backspace, I can type that word correctly now and then say change, and it will make that correction for me again. Now it moves on to words like co-writer, which is actually spelled correctly, but it's not a commonly used word in the English language, so we're going to go ahead and say next word on that. Now spell check is complete, and just like Word, you click OK, and you're done with that option. Now we're going to move on to another option that this program offers us, which is the homonym words. Homonym are words that sound the same but have different meanings. The example in the paragraph was to, and to, all of which have different meanings but are pronounced exactly the same. If I go to the to button, it says identify homonyms. I'm going to click that. It's going to start going through the paragraph and looking for homonym words. And it offers me a list below and tells me what each one of those homonyms mean. So in this sentence it says, this is a simple sentence to show you how the program works. In this case, TO is the correct word. So I'm going to put next. It's going to go to U. Okay? The word YOU is also said with EWE and YEW. The first one, meaning sheep, the second one, a type of tree. So, again, the U is the correct word. I hit next word. We go to another set of twos. Again, it's correct. Move on. U again. Moving on. Two again. Now notice it comes to one that is not correct. In the sentence it says the program will read, spelled R-E-E-D, the word to you as you type one at a time. That is not the correct way to spell read. If you'll notice, if I go down here, the R-E-E-D word is grass. When I say read in this sentence, I'm looking for the R-E-A-D, which is a book. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to choose to change, highlighting the one with the R-E-A-D, and click change. Okay? Now it moves on to the next U, but again, U is spelled correctly. We say next. Time shows up. Time, it could be T-H-Y-M-E, the herb, or T-I-M-E is in duration. In this case, it is correct. I hit next word. And I know this is the last incorrect word on there is read. So I don't want to continue going on through this, although you would continue hitting next word until you got to the end of the document as you're making your edits. I'm going to go ahead and click OK and get out of the homonym verification.
All words have been verified.
Click OK to that. Now your teacher can go through your writings and focus on some other mistakes that you may be making. But this program should allow you to help make sure you have capital letters for every one of your sentences. Homonyms are the correct word you're choosing. Think about adding some transitions. It'll help you fix some spellings. And if you use it in conjunction with co-writer, you can limit the spelling mistakes you make as you go throughout. Also, when you go back through the editing process, you may want to think about removing a sentence. Go up to the ABC Select Sentence button, click it, and it selects the sentence. Then, under Tools, I can go down to Mark for Deletion. However, it will not remove the sentence. It simply makes it red and puts a line strike through it. Now I can read the sentence again, or have the program read it to me. Then I can see how the paragraph sounds without that sentence read. If you have any more questions, ask your teacher. They will help you out with this program. And thanks very much for being a part of our training today.